Tonight on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6.
The search is on for a missing fisherman from Pasco, what the family says they need help with right now. Plus, a Water Follies tragedy. A photographer died this morning, what we know so far.
And on the fire watch. The fight continues against the Hagen fire in Umatilla County. Firefighters are providing an update for residents, and we have new information about acreage.
And a live look outside, hot and smoky. When are we going to get a break from the heat and the smoke? I'll answer that question coming up. The news at 6 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Good evening. Thank you so much for joining us here on the news at 6. I'm Wendy Redmond.
Hi, everybody. Good Thursday. I'm Austin Reed.
First at 6, this search is on for a missing fisherman from Pasco who was apparently wading in the water. We're told 29-year-old Omar Espinoza Acosta was on a fishing trip with 2 friends yesterday afternoon when a current took him under. The Franklin County Sheriff's Office was called out to Ringgold River Road, southeast of Savage Island. This is new video you're seeing here of family and friends who were back out in the area this afternoon. The family says they need more help because the water is just moving so fast.
With boats, with jet skis, any type of motor, because the water is pretty fast. Apparently, the authorities have said that they could come around and they could check the water areas, everything, but nobody to touch the little island. He is a field worker and has dedicated his life to coming here.
The family says they're also keeping an eye out on the Columbia River and say drones would be useful as well. The man is Hispanic, 5'2", with red hair. We reached out to the Franklin County Sheriff's Office for more information, but we are still working to hear back.
Well, the Hagen fire in Umatilla County is continuing to grow with new evacuation zones.
We learned today the emergency shelter has been relocated to Sunridge Middle School and clean air has been established. The shelter is now open again at Sunridge in Pendleton for residents affected by not just this fire, but any others across Umatilla County. The fire has now scorched more than 8,000 acres. A Joint Emergency Operations Center, including Umatilla County Sheriff's Office, Union County Sheriff's Office, and the Confederated Tribes of the Umatilla Indian Reservation, remain actively engaged with the Northwest Incident Management Team 7.
Last night shift and evening was a pretty dynamic night. Day crews stayed out there quite a bit last night, coming up with a plan to hold the fire on Meacham Creek. ODF has provided some overhead and a number of dozers along with the Rangeland Fire Protection Association.
The Tollgate Crossing store in Weston says at this time they will remain open during regular business hours and will continue serving as a resource for the community as long as it is safe to do so. And evacuees who need help moving or moving animals can contact them. Pendleton Roundup has also offered assistance with sheltering livestock. Well, for much more details on the fire and our lingering smoke,
let's turn it over to First Alert Stacy Lee. She is tracking the Hagen fire and that new information that's just now coming in. Stacy.
That's right. This fire has grown an additional 1,000+ acres since earlier today. It's encompassing the area here on your map. And yeah, lots of level 1, 2, and 3 evacuations. The red is go now, and that's a wide-ranging area. Near Tollgate, it's be set, ready to go, and then some of the outer line areas. So I know there's a lot of folks that have cabins and things up there. A lot of the campgrounds in the area also closing down. So definitely want to avoid that. Allow those firefighters to get in there and do the job. Now, we sit here tonight with a red flag warning. This one kicks in through Saturday. Once again, fire level is elevated through our entire region heading into the weekend. There's a very slight, tiny chance of a stray shower, but I have been seeing some thunder and lightning developing tonight in the Wallowa Mountains. Our alert day stays in effect for this poor air quality until further notice. Right now, it's running through tomorrow, but depending on the way the winds shift. And as you can see, our air quality keeps changing. We were mostly yellow in the 5 o'clock hour. Now at 6 o'clock, we're unhealthy for sensitive groups and dangerous in the between Sunnyside and Tri-City. So this continues to change throughout the evening, and we'll keep you up to date. So try to stay indoors tonight with all the smoke in the area. Austin, Wendy.
All right, Stacey. In Pasco, a garbage truck fire is now under investigation. Take a look. The truck fire was near 7704 Pender Drive. Tonight, the Pasco Fire Department says that crews received the call for help right around 11:45 this morning. Upon arriving, they saw the Columbia Basin disposal truck engine compartment cap completely engulfed in flames. The fire department tells us usually it's the context in the back of the truck that catches fire, and very rarely is it the actual truck itself that goes up in flames.
Just probably a mechanical failure in the vehicle somehow. No recent work on it at all that they know of.
Tonight, the Pasco Fire Department also adds that nobody was hurt.
New at 6, the city of Pasco just approved a new research partnership with WSU on police-worn body cameras.
There are some concerns from some residents about confidentiality. So has there been any issues with body-worn camera footage and privacy with different folks?
The agreement clearly covers that, and we haven't had any problems at all with the students or the professors at WSU.
This week, council unanimously approved the agreement. It'll allow Washington State University researchers to study privacy-protected body-worn camera footage from the Pasco Police Department. The city says this partnership will help advance law enforcement research using real-world information and support improvements in policing and public safety.
One person is dead tonight after a medical emergency in the pit area of the Water Follies. We are told a photographer suffered the emergency this morning during preparations for the event. Emergency responders attempted life-saving measures but were unable to revive the photographer. Water Follies and H1 Unlimited officials say they will not release additional details out of respect for the family's privacy. New at 6, we are following up on a hot topic in the city of Richland as the council brought up for discussion data centers.
That's right. So the city manager has a statement on the city's stance on data centers so far. He says in part of the statement, the city council and staff hear the community's concerns regarding electricity demand, water use, noise, and heat generation, along with utility rates and the broader impact the large data centers may have on the community. He adds they are legitimate concerns the city is working on addressing. He also says this is where the city stands in terms of any data center proposal.
The council has authorized an option agreement for approximately 273 acres in the Northwest Advanced Clean Energy Park. This has been alluded to earlier today and mentioned. This option identifies the anticipated use for data center facilities, but it is not a land sale, construction permit, or final project approval. It simply allows Atlas Agro a limited period to evaluate the property and decide whether to pursue a purchase.
He went on to say any purchase would require a separate purchase and sale agreement, which would need to be brought forward and approved by the city council. Because an option agreement is in effect, imposing a moratorium is not possible, but that does not mean the city intends to proceed without safeguards. Yakima's Franklin Pool recently underwent repairs, which led to a delay in the reopening to kick off summer.
But that delay isn't stopping the fun at the pool. New at 6, our Tyler Wargo says it's getting easier to beat this triple-digit heat.
Major leaks, sinking concrete, and broken drain decks have paused the pool's reopening in mid-June. The town offered $80,000, but Ken Wilkinson, the manager of Yakima's Park and Recreation, said that the repair timeline is up to the contractors.
The Franklin Pool has been around for 75 years, and the city council had been trying to close the pool down to save $167,000 in operation costs, and had been trying to move on from the pool and its constant fixtures.
So So there was a big leak somewhere. They didn't give us a ton of information, but I know something was leaking. And then they were also just worried we weren't going to have enough kids this summer with the new aquatic center downtown. So they didn't want to have too many pools open because the city doesn't want to put a ton of money into these pools because we don't make a lot of money because they want to keep the pricing low.
The pool reopened with a fixed schedule, not on weekends, but from Monday to Friday from 12:30 to 4:30 p.m. Kids and parents can soak in the fun that summer has to offer, especially during these triple-digit days. The pool schedule will change to the first 4 Saturdays in August, with the 2026 season ending on August 23rd, with hopes to attract residents to this park pool.
Bros out here playing music, playing games with the kids. We always try to get everybody to interact.
Concerts and other fun events are scheduled into August, which can bring families and friends together not only to swim, but to enjoy classic rock and pop music. The final event in August will host an annual Pause in the Pool event, which will take place on the last day of the season from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m.
The cost of entry at Franklin Pool for kids is $4. For the parents, it's $5. And for a family of 6, it's $23. And for a family of 8, it is $30.
In Yakima, Tyler Wargo, Apple Valley News Now.
Still ahead here at 6, our Caleb Stipkovitz has a look at Water Folly's last-minute preps.
Plus, new at 6, a driver crashes into a Washington State Patrol vehicle on State Route 240 while it's investigating another crash. We have the very latest for you there. And Stacy has the very latest in your weather forecast. Here's a live look out to Pasco this evening. What is going on with our extreme heat? Will we get any relief from that? And these air quality concerns? She'll fill us in.
But first, your reason to smile. I love this one. It comes from Marjorie. Thank you so much. An evening sky out in the Tri-Cities. Love to see your photo. Just scan that QR code. We'll be right back as we are on your side.
The clock is ticking. Walker's Furniture and Mattress must make room for the biggest furniture delivery of the year.
Which means hundreds of items have to go immediately. Save up to 70% off floor models, closeouts, discontinued styles, and clearance items.
New collections are already arriving and we need space. But once these incredible deals are gone, they're gone for good. Shop now and pay over time with special financing for 5 years with no money down.
During the inventory reduction sale this week at Walker's.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because we know your home is where memories are made, moment by moment. And we're here to protect your legacy with coverage as personal as your dreams. Bundle life and save up to 43% on home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through July 31st, receive rebates up to $1,400 off on a new Daikin Fit system when paired with an eligible Daikin ductless system at Bruce Heating and Air.
Struggling with heartburn or reflux? At Prosser Digestive Health Motility Center, Dr. Amber Sharon and our experienced team offer Bravo pH testing to help get real answers. This minimally invasive test measures acidity levels in your esophagus using a small wireless capsule. Bravo pH testing can help your provider better understand your symptoms and create a treatment plan tailored to your needs. Ask your provider for a referral to Prosser Digestive Health Motility Center. Call 509-786-5599 or learn more at prosserhealth.org.
The little pill with a big story to tell.
Jardiance plays a role in my story, too. I have type 2 diabetes, but I manage it well with Jardiance, a once-daily pill that helps lower my A1C. It works 24/7 in the body to flush out some sugar.
And for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease, Jardiance can lower the risk of cardiovascular death, too.
Serious side effects include increased ketones in blood or urine and infection between and around the anus and genitals. Both may be fatal. Severe allergic reactions, dehydration, urinary tract or genital yeast infections in men and women, and low blood sugar. Stop taking and tell your doctor right away if you have nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, tiredness, rash, swelling, trouble breathing or swallowing. Tell your doctor about lightheadedness, weakness, fever, pain, tenderness, redness, or swelling between between the anus and genitals. You may have increased risk for lower limb loss. Call your doctor right away if you have new pain or tenderness, sores, ulcers, or infection in your legs or feet.
Jardiance is a little pill with a big story to tell. And if you ask me, it's pretty swell.
Action! Apple Valley News Now's Young Hearts thanks Shelby's Floral and Hapo Community Credit Union for supporting Bikes for Tykes. If you know a child who needs a bike but can't afford one, click Bikes for Tykes on our website. From Shelby's Floral, Hapo Community Credit Union, and Apple Valley News Now.
Welcome back, everybody. State Patrol is reminding drivers to pay attention after a driver crashed into a police vehicle that was stopped while it was investigating another crash.
Yeah, take a look at this. Yesterday morning around 11:30, troopers responded to a reported crash on State Route 240 in Kennewick. WSP says that as they investigated the crash, another driver approaching the scene crashed into two vehicles, including a patrol car. The vehicles involved suffered significant damage, but only minor injuries were reported.
State Patrol says the crash could have been much worse and is telling the public to slow down and move over if they see those emergency lights. No word yet on what charges the driver who hit the police vehicle will face. It's that time of year. People from all over the country are arriving in the Tri-Cities for the 2026 Water Follies boat races.
Yeah, new at 6, our very own Caleb Sipkovitz takes you down to Columbia River and tells you what you can look forward to this weekend.
Water Follies 2026 is almost here, and I'm here at Columbia Park right now. I'm going to give you the rundown of everything that you can expect at this year's races. All right, right now I'm walking through the area where a lot of people are setting up their RVs, their tents, they're getting ready for the big weekend. And so when did you come to your first Water Follies then?
1921, I think. Yeah.
19 what, sir?
1921.
1921?
2021.
Like 100 something? Like, I was like, whoa. What have your family members told you about the event? What do you know?
Oh, that it's a big party.
It's a big party.
That's the best thing to say. It's a big party and that it's a lot of fun.
All right, we got lots of cold treats because it's gonna be really hot this weekend. You can see they got the Snow Shack, they got some frozen lemonade, that sounds really good right now. We have loaded tots, bacon wrapped hot dogs. So we got some sweet funnel cakes. Over here we got, wait for it, piñas coladas, okay. Now I'm heading to the pits and I'm gonna talk to some racers who are competing over the weekend. Let's see what they have to say.
It's one of the best events in my opinion in the country, and cheers to them and for all their hard work.
And the volunteers too. It takes a lot of volunteers to do these races.
And there's also some new fun on the Pasco side this year, with a brand new kids zone bringing bouncy houses, sports, and face painting. From boats and planes to food and fun, it's all got attendees excited for the weekend.
They're all good. Each one's better. Every year they make it better. But it's a good excuse to come down here and loaf, and I'm getting good at it.
Well, everyone, that's going to be it for me right now. Hope nobody melts over the weekend, and I hope to see you at the Follies. Caleb Sipkovitz, Apple Valley News Now.
Okay, if that didn't get you ready, I don't know what will.
We got to get some of that frozen lemonade, right? That sounds like the thing.
I love frozen lemonade.
Yeah, got to cool down out there.
Oh, yes, we do. And you're wearing yellow. The first races kick off tomorrow.
And they run through Thursday evening.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we'll get to that weekend forecast in just a bit, but let's talk about what's happening now. We've had hot temperatures in our lower elevations, so we've had alert days. We'll see another warm one tomorrow. We tapped out right around 100 earlier today in the Tri-Cities. Right now, 96. As you can see, we've got smoke and visibility issues down to 7 miles because of the smoke. Now, speaking of the heat, we tied a record in Ellensburg yesterday. It hit 100 degrees there. That record was set back in 1959, so very, very hot. Good news, Ellensburg, it's going to start cooling down going forward. We do have active smoke alerts, air quality advisories from Cabbage Hill, Lexington, Oregon, all the way to Spokane and beyond. beyond. So again, smoke impacting the entire eastern portion of Washington and parts of Oregon as well. The air quality has been teetering between moderate to unhealthy and even dangerous. So we're going to keep a close eye on that overnight tonight. It's spreading again to Yakima. This is the upper elevation smoke where the plume is and kind of the movement of it. And you can see we're going to continue to be socked in with the smoke at least through tomorrow morning. The air quality advisory will expire tomorrow night. Again, another alert day. This is due to dangerous fire weather. We've been tracking some thunder and lightning, and we're very dry. Then we're going to see those winds really start to pick up tomorrow afternoon. This is where we've been seeing the thunder and lightning out here in the Wallowas, now making its way kind of wrapping around up towards Pullman. So that again could spark more fires in an area that's already dealing with lots of fires tonight. Our futurecast is pretty much showing that wrapping up and moving out of the area. By about midnight, we should start to see a calming down of the thunder and lightning. What we will see tomorrow are breezy to gusty winds, 20 to 35 miles an hour from Ellensburg all the way into the Columbia Basin and down the Columbia River Gorge. On Saturday, those winds pick up even more. This will be our biggest fire danger day, because the winds are very strong that day and of course dry and hot. Now the good news is temperatures are going to start to decline. We're going to see a little bit of a cool down tonight, and you can already see the cooler temps as you head to the east. That cold front starting to move into the area, but still pretty warm overnight overall. For tomorrow, look for our temperatures again, 90s and just right at the triple digits. Tri-Cities and Hermiston, here's what we're keeping an eye on: increasing winds as the cold front moves into the area. So your 7-day planner here gives you breezy winds. Again, probably going to be inundated with that smoke. Wind and breezy conditions Saturday and Sunday, and hopefully we'll clear out the smoke out of the region, but it's been pretty bad all week long. Yakima also looking hazy, but temperatures will decrease starting Saturday, getting to more normal for this time of year. Tri-Cities breezy again, dealing with smoke and air quality issues for the next 24 hours at least. Here's Hermiston, also looking hazy and 100 tomorrow, but breezy winds and back to the 90s starting on Saturday. And for Walla Walla, they're also dealing with the smoke and haze, but breezy winds hopefully clearing out the smoke. So there you have it.
Yeah, we really need to kick that smoke. It has outstayed its welcome, that's
right.
for sure.
Well done with it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, for sure.
Thank you, Stacey. Coming up next here on the news at 6.
Art in the Park returns to Richland in less than 24 hours. Our Zoe Salas has a preview if you're looking to get creative.
When your home works the way it should, life's best moments come easier. Campbell & Company keeps your home systems running right with trusted heating, cooling, plumbing, drains, and electrical services. Campbell & Company, done right.
Campbell & Company.
July is Ultraviolet Safety Month. Protect your skin from harmful UV rays by wearing sun protective clothing along with sunscreen. There's more information at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
Get ready to feast at Legends Casino Hotel's ultimate all-you-can-eat seafood buffet. Dive into fresh Dungeness crab, wild Columbia River salmon, juicy prime rib, and much more. Taste it all every Thursday starting at 4 p.m.
The temperature's hot, and so are the deals during the July celebration. Now at Overturf Kia in Pasco, a great selection of hybrid vehicles, including Sportage, Sorento, as well as Telluride, are in stock and ready for summer adventures. Test drive a 2026 Kia Sorento EX Hybrid with advanced safety features with an EPA combined fuel economy rating of 34 mpg. Priced at just $38,733. Overturf Kia, just south of Highway I-182 at the Road 100 Broadmoor Boulevard exit on St. Thomas Drive in Pasco.
In the 85 years of the American Diabetes Association, we've had many wins, but we've never rested. Because 1 out of every 10 Americans has diabetes, and they rely on us every day, just like we rely on you.
If you suffer from chronic migraine, 15 or more headache days a month, each lasting 4 hours or more, Botox prevents headaches in adults with chronic migraine.
Huh. Today hasn't been a headache day.
Botox treatments are 4 times a year.
Botox effects may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as trouble swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be signs of a life-threatening condition. Those with these conditions before injection are at highest risk. Side effects may include allergic reactions like rash, breathing problems, dizziness, neck and injection site pain, and headache. Don't receive Botox if there's a skin infection. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions like ALS, myasthenia gravis, or Lambert-Eaton syndrome, and medicines like botulinum toxins, which may increase the risk of serious side effects.
In a survey, 96% would tell friends to discuss Botox with a doctor. Chronic migraine may still impact you.
Talk to your doctor about Botox.
Welcome back, everybody. Okay, one of the Tri-Cities' most anticipated events is back in town this weekend.
It sure is. Apple Valley News Now, Zoe Salas has a preview from Richland.
Down here at Howard Amon Park, where right behind me, over 300 vendors are setting up for the annual Art in the Park event happening Friday and Saturday, and there's a lot to expect this year.
Art in the Park is a 2-day art festival, the biggest in Eastern Washington, showcasing original art from craftsmanship to paintings to ceramics, you name it. With live music and plenty of food, vendors say meeting the community is what makes it memorable.
This is, I think, our 3rd or 4th year now. I think it's just one being outside. It's always a great event. There's always such fun people. There's people all over the state, some other states too, so it's just kind of like a really nice, you're going to meet so many people, a lot of great people here, and it's been a fun event for us every year.
I was able to see some of the unique pieces vendors will be showing, including from this sweet lady.
A fellow in yellow who's fishing and flying. They are made from recycled redwood.
Wow.
So I don't cut down any trees.
What got you into this?
I was sewing and making fabric things and quilting, and the store owner asked me, did I do wood?
Do you say this takes you months to prepare for this event?
Depends. I've been doing it so many years that I have stock, because I've been doing it for like 38 years.
You can check out art like this and more starting this Friday through Saturday, both days starting at 8 a.m. and go till 6 p.m. And as always, admission is free. In Howard Amon Park, I'm Zoe Salas.
Super cool lady indeed. Ben Franklin Transit is offering a free shuttle for anyone who just doesn't want to stress about the parking.
Everyone else is signing off, but we're just getting started with the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m. coming up.
Funding to Camp Hope has been cut, so how will that impact Yakima's homeless problem? Our William Albert is searching for answers. We'll have that story next.
Board-certified orthopedic surgeon Dr. Sam Strebel provides the full spectrum of orthopedic care.
A lot of times when I talk to patients, they're in so much pain that they can't do their hobbies. We can use the machine to balance the knee before we make any bony resections, and then that will hopefully translate to a faster recovery and a better, more natural feeling knee.
To learn more about services including robotic joint replacement at Prosser Orthopedic Center, visit prosserhealth.org.
Vance has been keeping homes comfortable since 1986. We've got you covered for heating, cooling, and electric. We do it all. Maintenance, repair, and installation. Just give us a call. We'll be right there. Our professional technicians fix it right and fix it fast. We guarantee you'll be happy with our equipment and service. Don't leave it to chance. Call Vance.
Our Valley's pride is everywhere you look.
When people give through the Yakima Valley Community Foundation, they are investing in our future leadership and our continued prosperity.
Support from the foundation helps local organizations serve our neighbors and strengthen the place we call home. It helps us hold on to what makes this valley special. When people invest locally, organizations like ours can keep showing up for our neighbors.
The Yakima Valley Community Foundation supports organizations that honor our cultures, care for our neighbors, and strengthen the places we call home. From main streets to gathering places, pride runs through this valley. When generosity stays local, communities grow stronger. That's what helps our valley thrive.
Together, we can strengthen the Yakima Valley by taking local generosity and turning it into lasting impact.
Today, tomorrow, together.
Don't be worried or overwhelmed with moving into a retirement home. Piper Barton is your turnkey resource for premier 55-plus communities. From repairs and packing to prepping, listing, and selling your current home, all managed with white glove care. Piper Barton delivers quality resources and smooth timelines. You can expect discretion, clarity, and results from start to sold. Sit down and have a simple conversation with Piper Barton about next steps today.
We are the Dillos. We are from Northern Kentucky. Being out in a rural area, coverage is pretty hit and miss with other carriers, so switching to T-Mobile solved a lot of problems that we had.
I'm able to use T-Satellite now. We've got coverage no matter where we're at.
America's best network meets off-the-grid satellite coverage with T-Satellite. And right now, keep the phone you love, and we'll pay it off up to $800 when you switch.
Better service, better price, win-win.
I'm a little bit of a collector of snow globes. Growing up in Shelton, I never left the state until I was in high school, really. The first place I think I went to was California, and I bought a miniature snow globe. I just thought it was cute, I liked it, and then ever since then, anytime I go somewhere new, I buy a snow globe from that place. There's so many around my apartment, they're everywhere. They're like my favorite they're up all year. It's not a Christmas decoration to me, it's an all-year decoration for me.
Right now on Apple Valley News Now live at 6:30, safety is a concern around rail crossings, but the city of Connell has a plan to help.
Plus, our Water Follies coverage continues this half hour with our very own Jake Gable previewing this year's air show. And Stacy has your forecast as the news continues now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
All right, happy pre-Friday. Austin Reed with Wendy Redman.
Pre-Friday.
Pre-Friday.
Pre-Friday. I like that. What I don't like so much is the air quality out there.
It's gross.
It's still there. Yeah, that smoke and haze still sticking around, and we have really hot temperatures on top of it all. Stacy Lee tracking it all. So any relief anywhere on the horizon, Stacy?
I'll sum it up for you in one word, Wendy. Yuck.
Yeah,
it's yucky outside. And take a look again, live view in Pasco this evening. You can see that smoke lingering all around our region. It's been impacting air quality. It's been impacting the temperatures. Just think it could even be hotter than this today, but we did top out right around 100 degrees, 29% humidity. So it just feels gross outside. Visibility also reduced due to the smoke and haze, and the air quality has been from yellow to orange to red on and off throughout the day. It seems to be getting a little bit worse this evening. So there is an air quality advisory in place through tomorrow. Now take a look at Hanford again, hitting 104 degrees, 93 in Yakima, 79 in Ellensburg. Look at that big difference. Now that is a cold front that is just starting to move in. That's going to cause some strong gusty winds over the next couple of days. We're already seeing those breezy winds, especially in Ellensburg, gusts up to close to 50 miles an hour right now. We also have red flag warnings, which means high fire danger in effect through Saturday night at 8 p.m. So a lot going on in the weather. Want to be fire-wise out there. We're watching some thunderstorms in the Wallowa Mountains overnight tonight as well. Extreme fire danger, and then we start to cool down Saturday and beyond. I'll break it all down for you coming up. Austin, Wendy?
Okay, Stacy. Yakima officials are looking to tackle a growing issue across the valley that many say has only continued to grow.
Apple Valley News Now's William Albert spoke with members of the community about how homelessness is being addressed.
Last year, Yakima County adopted a 5-year homeless housing plan designed to help how the community addresses homelessness, set measurable goals, and inform future funding decisions. During a recent Yakima City Council meeting, that plan became part of a much larger discussion. Councilwoman Juliet Patricus expressed concerns about the county's decision to reduce funding for Camp Hope, a low-barrier shelter in Yakima.
While that is a county decision, not a city decision, we also discussed our concern that it could have significant impacts on one of our our community's highest priorities, maintaining a safe and healthy Yakima.
The discussion centered on how the county's 5-year plan will shape homeless services moving forward.
First, I would say that the plan calls out that we need to create a regional shelter system, because the reality is the city of Yakima is abundant with resources, and that's where a good 80% of your shelter capacity in this county is. And so the plan recognizes that we need to do a better job of pushing shelter capacity up and down the county.
While city and county leaders continue discussing how to implement the plan, some community members say more investment in stabilization housing and mental health services is needed to help people experiencing homelessness.
Housing is an easier way to say it, because then you can take the funds from like the Affordable Care Act. We have $900,000 sitting in that for mental health, and that could be actually allocated into the jail to build secure stabilization wards with the mental health sales tax and the opioid settlement fund, which has $10 million sitting in it.
Chichinoff says many people experiencing homelessness often face mental health or substance use challenges, making it difficult to break the cycle without additional support services.
So what we're doing is we're arresting these people for doing an opioid. Then we put them right there in the county jail. Then we give them an opioid the first day so they don't have a withdrawal. Then we release them. 70% of these people are the same people being recirculated. So the thing with that is that means they're using all the resources.
Yakima officials say they will continue working together to address homelessness while looking for long-term solutions to the issue. In Yakima, William Albert, Apple Valley News Now.
Now, the current homeless housing assistance grant cycle covers July of this year through June of 2028, with funding decisions guided by the county's 5-year homeless housing plan. Wendy?
The city of Connell says a planned rail interchange project could help improve safety in the community. The project would move train car switching operations from Main Street to a new track south of the city near the former Lamb Weston site. Mayor Shelley Harper says rail cars are currently switched in Connell before continuing to Warden, Othello, and Moses Lake. She says moving those operations out of downtown would help address safety concerns at the rail crossings.
It's become a real safety issue with our school kids, because the school kids have to cross those tracks going to and from the school every day, and it's caused a lot of issues.
Harper says she's looking forward to the project as the city continues to plan for its future and looks to attract industry to the area. Vance Belter was sentenced today to 2 consecutive life sentences plus 40 years after pleading guilty to stalking and shooting Democratic lawmakers in Minnesota last year.
The federal sentence was handed down following powerful statements from shooting survivors and relatives of the victims. Belter spoke briefly at the hearing, saying, quote, "To every person I have caused loss, pain, heartache, confusion, sadness, shame, or loneliness, I am truly sorry," end quote.
The number of Americans filing for unemployment benefits has fallen to its lowest level since 1969. The Labor Department today said first-time jobless claims dropped to an estimated 187,000 last week. Economists say the figures suggest layoffs remain low, even as hiring has slowed. Continuing claims, which track people receiving benefits for more than a week, held roughly steady at just under 1.8 million.
The Water Follies Air Show held their media day at Bergstrom Aircraft today, showing off planes that will fly this weekend.
Apple Valley News Now's Jake Gable got a sneak peek at what this year's air show will look like.
While not in the water, the air show is just as big of a part of the Water Follies as the boat races. The airplanes were on display before they take off Friday. The Water Follies being able to have both boat races on the river as well as planes flying over the Columbia makes it one of the favorite places for pilots to fly their aircrafts.
Center boats out on the river there, man. It's always super fun to buzz those boats. Like, it's really cool. How do you get away with that anywhere else, you know? I mean, you got to do it.
Both returning and brand new acts will be featured in this year's show. The Red Bull Air Force will be attempting a first ever trick where they take a jet ski rider up into the sky.
Grab the rope, clip into the harness, give him the go, go, go signal, and get plucked off of the jet ski at 70 miles an hour and up into the sky, where Luke's gonna fly a pattern, come back around over 1,000 feet. I'm gonna detach from the rope, free fall, open a parachute, whoop, whoop, and come down and land.
For co-director of the air show, Michelle Pelchek, one of his favorite parts of the show is that he can run into people who saw the show days later and still feel their excitement.
Hey, Michelle, come here. I said, what's up? And I said, dude, that guy's nuts. And you can just see the happiness and excitement in their face. And that's 3 days later. That's what makes it cool.
And on Friday at the STCU Pasco branch on Road 68, fans will be able to meet the pilots and receive autographs as well. Reporting in Pasco, Jake Gable, Apple Valley News Now.
I still love that guy's energy. 2 thumbs up. The air show takes place over the Columbia River Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and will happen each day from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Coming up next on the news, a car is submerged, and we are taking a look at some of what Tropical Storm Bertha did.
Flooding isn't our problem, it is the heat. And Stacy returns. She is tracking your full First Alert weather forecast. Still smoky out there as well. Stay right here.
I know you all have a few concerns.
My internet is too fast.
That's good.
Why aren't they forcing me to sign a contract? Is it me?
Yeah, and I'm saving too much money by switching.
My install was too quick and painless.
Now my connection is the most stable thing in my life.
What's Zipley's endgame here?
I'm sure there's an explanation.
I feel like my world is crumbling.
Calm down. Folks, who threw that? Did that have sprinkles?
Zipley Fiber, starting as low as $60 per month with no strings attached.
Bathfitter knows what you're looking for. The perfect style for your bath remodel with the look of tile you want. New textures, shapes, and styles. Works with your budget, low maintenance, with no messy grout to clean. Quality and beauty that lasts, backed by a lifetime warranty. Sounds like Bathfitter's styles are your match. And with new designs, now there's even more to love. Time to set a date. It just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
An official message from Medicare about fraud.
You know, my Medicare statement said I got a knee brace. The last I checked, I don't need a knee brace.
Hi, I'm calling to verify your Medicare number.
I'm going to hang up now.
Oh, a free gift from my Medicare number.
Dad.
Come on. I know this is fraud.
Let's get wise to scammers trying to steal from our Medicare.
Learn more at medicare.gov/fraud.
Or call 1-800-MEDICARE.
Here I am, field trip chaperone.
Before helping prevent migraine with Qulipta, it was hard keeping plans.
And look at me now.
You'll never truly forget migraine, but Qulipta reduces attacks, making more zero migraine days possible to help give that forget you get migraine feeling.
Don't take if allergic. Stop taking and get help right away for allergic reactions like trouble breathing, face, lip, or tongue swelling, itching, or rash. Tell your doctor about increased blood pressure or color changes, pain, or numbness in fingers or toes.
Ask your doctor about Qulipta to help prevent migraine.
The temperature's hot, and so are the deals during the July celebration. Now at Overturf Kia in Pasco, a great selection of hybrid vehicles, including Sportage, Sorento, as well as Telluride, are in stock and ready for summer adventures. Test drive a 2026 Kia Sorento EX Hybrid with advanced safety features with an EPA combined fuel economy rating of 34 mpg. Priced at just $38,733. Overturf Kia, just south of Highway I-182 at the Road 100 Broadmoor Boulevard exit on St. Thomas Drive in Pasco.
Good morning, buddy. Ugh, my breath is bad.
Bad breath ruining the morning? That yuck feeling is bacteria that grew overnight. New Crest mouthwash actively controls bad bacteria for 12 hours, so you get your cleanest, freshest morning ever. Crest.
At Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons, your safety is our top priority. We are the only board-certified oral and maxillofacial surgery experts in wisdom tooth removal and dental implant placement in the Tri-Cities. With years of experience and a commitment to excellence, we ensure every patient receives safe, personalized treatment. Ask your dentist to refer you to the Tri-Cities experts in oral surgery, Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons. We look forward to meeting you.
Search and rescue efforts continue in West Virginia after historic flooding. Wednesday, the state's governor said some people were still unaccounted for.
Meanwhile, in the Gulf Coast, Tropical Storm Bertha made landfall in Louisiana. Here's Reed Binion.
We started to receive water from both our garage side and the wall that we share with an abandoned adjacent building.
Widespread destruction left behind after massive flooding in West Virginia.
Got rid of all the water damage, and we came in today to more water damage.
The state's governor, Patrick Morrisey, says in the wake of the storm, officials are focused on search and rescue efforts with the help of the National Guard. The head of the West Virginia National Guard said more than 500 troops are deployed across the region. According to the governor, crews have performed more than 100 rescues. The governor also shared aerial video showing the scope of the disaster, including washed out roads and impassable streets. Scenes of destruction are everywhere, including this one in Fayetteville, where a car fell into a sinkhole. The storm system that caused West Virginia's historic flooding will linger across Virginia and the southeast through the end of the week. The flood threat in the next few days is being partially fueled by moisture from Tropical Storm Bertha. Bertha made landfall in southeastern Louisiana Wednesday, kicking up tropical storm force wind gusts and hazardous beach conditions as it tracks west across southern Louisiana.
The good news is that the storm is likely not to produce the type of rainfall or wind event that it could have.
I'm Reed Binion reporting.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
From tropical storms to wildfires and smoke conditions. That's what we're dealing with in the Pacific Northwest, plus hot temperatures. We've had highs hovering right around 100 degrees. We're sitting at 93 right now in Pasco. And again, temperatures definitely impacted by the smoke and haze in the air. Excuse me, that is for Yakima. Wrong one. All right, it's 93 in Yakima. It's 96 right now in Tri-Cities. But smoke and haze impacting. We should be maybe about 104 or so today. We saw it reach 104 out at Hanford today. So 90 degrees in Pendleton. And you see a cold front starting to move in. Look at the temperature difference between Yakima and Ellensburg. That's the cooler air starting to move in. By the way, Ellensburg tied a record yesterday. They hit 100 degrees. It tied the record set back in 1959. So it was hot, but the good news is we're going to start cooling down after Saturday. Smoke alerts. Yep, we've got air quality alerts all through our region from Spokane down to Cabbage Hill, Hermiston, Tri-Cities, Hanford, Connell, all included. And we've been seeing this change around all day long. In fact, we have very unhealthy air between Sunnyside and Tri-Cities. There's a nice pocket dipping down in that valley. So again, you want to try to avoid being outdoors as much as possible. We haven't even been taking our dogs for a walk because of the smoke and haze. And again, we continue to see those upper levels smoke plumes. It looks like it's going to be hanging around. This is tomorrow morning, hopefully improving in the afternoon as the winds start to pick up. Now, when the winds do pick up, that creates, again, dangerous fire weather. So we've got red flag warnings. We're watching some thunder and lightning this afternoon. It's pretty much passed through the Wallowas, heading out towards the Palouse, just east of Pullman, and down here between Baker City, moving into the state line, Idaho. So that's where the thunder and lightning is tonight. We see breezy to gusty winds tomorrow. The big news is fire danger increasing as we get into Saturday. Those gusty winds are going to pick up to about 35 miles an hour or so in the Tri-Cities alone, and 40 plus mile an hour down the Columbia River Gorge. So once again, a very high fire danger situation headed towards that weekend. Here's what it looks like in the area tonight, down in the 60s, and the 7-day forecast looking for those alert days, breezy winds, again, smoke and haze. But look at these temperatures looking much better as you get into Sunday and Monday of next week. Yakima also cooling from the 90s down to the 80s, looking for some breezy winds and smoke and haze still present for tomorrow. Going forward, we're hoping the smoke and haze clears out by Saturday and Sunday, but right now we've got that air quality alert in place. So again, try to avoid the outdoors. Hermiston, nice and hot as well, calming and cooling into the 90s. Walla Walla hitting 99 tomorrow, but looking much better Sunday and Monday. So breezy winds, smoky air. It's a double-edged sword. The winds can get rid of the smoke. However, it could start new fires out there or spread new fires. So anyway,
yeah.
Here we go.
All right. Well, I guess we just have to wait and see what happens
We'll
then.
wait and see. Yep.
All right.
Very good. Coming up next on the news at 6:30.
Here's another Austin update for you. Today is Jimothy's Day, and it's not just here in Washington, it's around the globe. We'll explain in Trending.
This July, the $170,000 Summer of Fun and Games deals up Lucky Pick 3 at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. 3 cards, 3 cash prizes, 1 lucky summer game. Reveal each cash prize and your total winnings. With more than $10,000 in cash and prizes every weekend, your 3 lucky picks could lead to 1 exciting payday. Pick it, flip it, win it. And get ready, the Cash Cube is coming in August. More fun, more games, more ways to win at Wild Horse Resort and Casino.
Sorry, bud. Not while I weed. Hey! Who let the dogs out?
Spruce, a new weed and grass killer that's safe for use around people, pets, and bees. Spray the leaves for visible results in 1 hour and dead weeds in 1 day.
Spruce works.
Spruce, pet friendly, weed deadly.
Ready to move to the music and savor the munchies? Join Tri-County Partners Habitat for Humanity for the 9th Annual Music and Munchies, Saturday, September 19th at the Reach Museum in Richland. Doors open at 4:30 p.m. Featuring live music from American Honey with headliner Austin Jenks. Taste local bites and bid in the silent auction. Presented by Tri-County Partners and Peton Wealth. Every bite and every beat helps build safe, affordable homes. See you under the stars.
You're actually the winner of STCU's Volunteers Count, and we have a $1,000 check for you.
My dad was a Kiwanis president. He currently is a Kiwanis president in Richland. And so I was always told, like, giving back to your community is one of the best things that you can do. And I think that that's what volunteering is making sure that you can provide that little glimmer of hope for them.
STCU honors volunteers in our community. To nominate someone, click on Volunteers Count at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Our valley is resilient because people care about each other.
The Yakima Valley Community Foundation exists to make giving smarter, easier, and impact greater for everyone who calls this community home. We bring together donors, nonprofits, and neighbors with the goal that every corner of the Yakima Valley has the resources needed to thrive.
We wanted our giving to stay local because we can see the difference that it makes. This valley has always depended on the resilience and the gifts of the people around it. We're kind of an isolated area in eastern Washington. The people that are here need to be taking care of each other and cooperating and giving back. And that's what I appreciate about the Yakima Valley Community Foundation. It's a place that helps inspire people to take care of this valley, of the people in it, and that's why I support it.
Together, we can make our valley thrive.
All right, back now with what's trending. It is day 3 of Jimothy coverage here. And today, actually, Governor Ferguson made Jimothy the Washingtonian of the day. Meanwhile, Google is jumping in on the Jimothy bandwagon after the raccoon with a birth defect went viral this week.
Man, you are on the coverage of this. You are on it. So if you Google Jimothy, you'll see animated Jimothy run across your screen. There he is. A paw icon also appears at the bottom of the page, and if you click on that, he'll just keep running back and forth as many times as you click on it. At last check, there have been nearly 6 million clicks, and I added to that just a moment ago.
I saw you do it too. Jimothy is Seattle's unofficial mascot after a video of the oddly shaped raccoon was shared online. Jimothy was named by the Seattle woman who shared his pictures earlier this week. She said he just looks like a Jimothy.
He does just look like a Jimothy. 7.3 million.
Oh, that's
we have an update.
Oh, goodness.
Wow. All right. That script was written like an hour and a half ago. So
yeah, people are on it.
People are on it.
Because of your coverage.
Yeah, it's all us, right? Hey, with temperatures in Japan surging past 100 degrees, a local company has created a human-sized fridge to help outdoor workers beat extreme heat.
This as Japan battles another brutal summer. And as you can see here, this is not a fridge for food, it is a fridge for people, ones who are battling extreme heat as Japan experiences that brutal summer.
That's right. The company behind the Human Fridge says it's designed for people who work outside, including construction workers and event staff. It's all part of Japan's ongoing efforts to reduce heat stroke deaths. They could have used that. We just got back from Italy and it was 100 degrees there as well. It was way too hot.
You needed a human fridge. Huh?
Right, exactly.
So human
fridge.
All right, well, we need that human fridge going forward. I'll have a final look at your weather forecast coming up.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
The clock is ticking. Walker's Furniture and Mattress must make room for the biggest furniture delivery of the year.
Which means hundreds of items have to go immediately. Save up to 70% off floor models, closeouts, discontinued styles, and clearance items.
New collections are already arriving and we need space. But once these incredible deals are gone, they're gone for good. Shop now and pay over time with special financing for 5 years with no money down.
During the inventory reduction sale this week at Walker's.
Welcome back, friends. Today we're unboxing Charmin Ultra Soft Smooth Tear. Wow, these wavy edges tear so much better than ordinary squares. Now, let's see if it's cushiony. Whoa, Charmin is so much softer and way more absorbent.
Honey, what are you doing in there?
Getting lost in the softness. Sorry, gotta run. Charmin Ultra Soft Smooth Tear, definitely recommend.
And now you can go up to 1 month before changing your roll with the Charmin Forever Roll. Roll holder included.
I have type 2 diabetes, but I manage it well.
Jardiance. It's the little pill with a big story to tell.
As time went on, it was easy to see.
I'm lowering my A1C.
Jardiance works 24/7 in your body to flush out some sugar. And for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease, Jardiance can lower the risk of cardiovascular death too.
Serious side effects include increased ketones in blood or urine and infection between and around the anus and genitals. Both may be fatal. Severe allergic reactions, dehydration, urinary tract or genital yeast infections in men and women, and low blood sugar. Stop taking and tell your doctor right away if you have nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, tiredness, rash, swelling, trouble breathing or swallowing. Tell your doctor about lightheadedness, weakness, fever, pain, tenderness, redness, or swelling between the anus and genitals. You may have increased risk for lower limb loss. Call your doctor right away if you have new pain or tenderness, sores, ulcers, or infection in your legs or feet.
Jardiance is really swell. The little pill with a big story to tell.
In Tri-Cities Real Estate, one group stands above the rest. One group consistently ranks in the top 20% of the region's real estate agents. One group puts a full team of professionals backing your every move to get the best deal at every step. And one group with an award-winning team to give you more insights and help you make more educated decisions. So if you're ready to make your next move with certainty, there's really only one group for you.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
And welcome back. And of course, multiple alerts are going on in the area. Let's take a final look at your weather forecast. We have high temperatures hanging around, lingering tomorrow, but good news is we'll start getting heat relief on Saturday. Bad news, the air quality still trending bad. We have an air quality alert in place that will expire tomorrow, but it may extend depending on the fire weather. And we're going to see those gusty winds start to pick up as the cold front moves across our area. It's going to bring some pretty breezy to gusty winds all through the area. Let's take a look at your day tomorrow. There we go. Tri-Cities and Hermiston are the most eligible places to see 100 degrees tomorrow. Pretty close in Yakima as well as Walla Walla. And we don't have any chances of rain, but on the far right, you see those strong gusty winds, and we're really concerned for Saturday. That's when we're expecting new fire starts, or some of the fires already burning, spreading more rapidly, making it very difficult for the firefighters with gusty winds in the 25 and 35 and 40 mile an hour range in some areas, but temperatures are a little bit cooler, so that's good news. I would download this app if I were you. That'll keep you up to date. It's really good at telling you when something's headed to your exact location on your phone. So download the app. It's absolutely free.
Yes, I love it. All right, that'll do it for us. Thanks for joining us.
Hoping your news is good news.
Have a good night.